Hello guys, Draconio here with another Dragon Ball Legends video. Um, as you guys see on my screen, we just got the new Demon King Piccolo as a Legends Limited character here, and also the 1% Sparking Tambourine. I'm not the biggest OG Dragon Ball fan, so we'll skip all the things they release on this campaign, but I still am interested what abilities this new Piccolo has, so I will go through this. Would quickly change this to English. Jesus, do I have to? Wait. Sorry. Okay, now we can read the abilities. Mine was still in German because I'm from Germany, so. I'm not gonna read the yellow things here, just the important information. They already said he's purple, which for regen, that's I think for all his teams, that's fine. I don't think Powerful Opponent had a really good purple either. Not that I can think of anyone, and Regen and Dragon Ball Saga kinda dead. So purple is fine. So his Z ability buffs Dragon Ball Saga, Regen, Powerful Opponent, Strike Attack, and Blast Defense. So he seems already like a strike-based unit, I would assume, based on that. Alright, his strike card. As Blast Armor, which is already nice. On activation, enemy damage received 10%, that's also good. I think that's only the current enemy and not all enemies, but that's still nice, I would say. Nothing crazy. Blast card has the same thing. Okay, good. The blue card, I think that's they already changed a little bit how it's all written here as well. On activation, 30% special move damage. On hit, reduces one Dragon Ball one time, and all enemy subcons plus 3. And blast on them. So I think this works like I would say kinda lock in. So yeah, he's hitting the enemy. All their subcons are going to increase to his free time accounts locked in, so it maybe gives you a chance, free time accounts, to maybe potentially get a kill or whatever in that situation, so that's nice. The green card, so he draws one new card. I think this is a stop 10 green. 50% key, damage 20%, 5 times Kafano. Oh yeah, that's really good. Abnormal conditions and attribute downgrades are cancelled. This is good against Margin Q especially. Or Margin Do if he, gets his endurance pop, so that's good. All enemy subcons on switch plus 3. Okay, this is different than that thing here, I think. So what that means, it also has for 15 time accounts, interesting. So I think what that means is if the enemy switches out, they will get additional plus 3 to their sub count, which is, I would say, a really good ability. For normal units, that's usually then 13 timer counts that you can switch them in. And you have to, especially for Daima, that's really good because they also all reduce their sub counts. So him having that means the Daima team can switch as fast as they normally would. So yeah, that's good, I would say, for the Daima case. The ultimate, massive damage, 40% penetrate, endurance, normal. Also with full unique gauge, destroys entire enemy hand, okay. Cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects and blast and change forward. Okay. Nothing crazy about the ultimate, it's, I would say, basic. Alright, the main ability. He draws the ultimate, 20% health, 50 key, card protection for 20 time accounts, which is nice. Also removing downgrades at abnormal conditions for 20 time accounts, so okay, that's good, but I think these things are cancelable, which is, I think Goku, like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku on standby, can remove these two things. on standby. But otherwise, this is, I would say, okay, that's fine. Starter ability, 200%, 270% damage guard 130%, key recovery 50, draw speed -5 to strike and blasters cost, and for track Dragonballs 50 timer counts. All uncancelable. Okay, that's really good. This is really nice because if Daimakuku switches in, he can't reduce the Dragon Balls, and in this 50 timer counts if Majin uses main against Piccolo, he also is not losing any Dragon Balls, so this helps to farm up Rising Rushes as they already explained in their review video and also here. But that doesn't protect your other, team members from losing Dragon Balls, so keep that in mind. On battlefield entry, he draws up to 2 cards if the hand is free or fewer. Nice. 30 key, 5 times cover more, +1 Dragon Ball 1 time, which is nice. Destroy enemy cards, okay. If unique gauge is full, nullify enemy element disadvantage, enemy strike and blasters cost +10 of time costs. Okay. But that's on entry for him. Okay. Interesting. So if unique gauge is full, he has complete cover no complete type neutrality, offensively and defensively, so that's good. Enemy strike blasters cards. Okay. When on battlefield in Dragon Ball Cell 37, he heals by 10%, gets 10 key and damage by 20, okay. Not sure why he only gets 10 key for this, but okay. When on standby and 7 Dragon Balls gained, he reduces sub counts on from 10, which is nice because he can immediately then switch back in, and then with his activate the Rising Rush, which destroy his entire hand and draw each card once. So 1 strike, blast, special move, and special art, which makes it way harder for you as the one who gets rushed to cast his Rising Rush, which is really good. He heals by 20%, extra Rising Rush damage, so that's gonna hurt a lot. He has uncancelable endurance, null, so units like out of Goku Black or who else? Who has his endurance and can cancel this? I don't know who had this anyway right now. But it also is useful because if you're facing Beast Gohan, and although that wouldn't be okay with Beast, not as much because he could still switch in and do the counter. But let's just say you're rushing God Goku with this Beast Gohan is on standby, you can cancel your endurance at least. He's gaining 2 Dragon Balls, so helps you to build your Rising Rush faster. Ella sub counts go -10, so that's really good. And enemy Dragon Balls are reduced by 3. This ability is really strong. I think that's what he's also built around to get that. His Rising Rushes. That's also not. Wait, no, that's only once. No, I thought for a second this is activates 2. This can activate more than once. That would be crazy. Okay. When hit by an enemy arts, activation reset on switch. He increases enemy strike and blasters cost by 10. Oh, okay. So if your unique gauge is full, he also, when he switches in, the enemy gets +10 to strike and blasters cost. So but this is not all enemies, but if he has a full unique gauge, the current enemy that's in will get, assuming your unique gauge is full, +20 to strike and blasters cost. So that's a strong thing to have. When Ala is defeated, he gets 1 Dragon Ball, extra damage, and enemies heal less health and get minus draw speed. That's good. When on battlefield, an enemy activates Ultimate Awaken or Rising Rush. Ally subcons minus 10. That activates 3 times, okay. And cancels enemy buff effects. Okay. I'll read this full kit, then I'm gonna talk about what I'm kind of thinking in my head a little bit. Where I would say a little bit worried, just a little, but special cover chain, strike arts, and combo special move, nice. What does generate is really good, so there's basically almost no situation where you can go for ultimate rising rush and he can't switch out, which is, and you can't attack him with a green unit with a type neutral attack unless it's uncancelable type neutral. So yeah, he's basically keeping himself safe with this, which is really good. Okay, so Dragonball type unique gauge. When unique gauge becomes full, 50% health, special move, and ultimate damage by 50%. Air frustration plus 20, special move, arts cost minus 10, and again, project Dragonballs with 50 timer cards. Okay. This means it would be also easier to get a second rush and not losing any Dragonballs, so that's good. So here's my one and only thing that worries me a bit, and that's the fact that I think his type neutrality is cancelable. And the one unit that comes to my mind that could easily crush this guy, maybe, I don't know, this is something that I need to test in PvP, but what happens if Majin Vegeta gets him? That's because he has nothing against lock-ins. He removes your buffs, but I don't think that's enough. I mean, the buff effects are not the biggest issue right there, I think. Because he's not cancelling attribute upgrades, which are the main damage things you can get, so what happens if Majin Vegeta comes in and gets 2 strikes on Piccolo and then just goes with the ultimate? Is he then dead instantly? Because that's the thing I'm worried about, actually, the most. Because no subgame reduction is gonna help you in this situation, so... And he has no ceiling of main ability or anything else, and he doesn't reduce ally subcounts when somebody switches, so... Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that situation in particular. Not that Majin Vegeta is the most common unit ever, but... I mean, yeah, he's probably, for now, I don't know if DB is gonna be his best team. Probably he's gonna work with Cell the best. With Ultra Cell, so he has semi-protection from Majin Vegeta, but again, this is a thing from one of your enemy allies has to hit him once and Majin Vegeta comes in and there's nothing you can do about it. And then 1-2 hits, ultimate, lock-in, kill. I mean, we have to see how this works, but this is my biggest issue, or worry so far, but besides that, he doesn't seem really crazy, I would say. He's focused around farming Dragon Balls and rushing you maybe twice a match, which I would say is fine against Daima, because this team takes a while to kill, so getting a Rising Rush fast and just cancelling, Goku's indestructible is fine. So it's also nice against Majin Buu because the enemy now has to switch in Daima out of Goku to save them from the Rising Rush, but yeah, that's really it. There's nothing else he does like really crazy. I mean, his Cavanos short. I think they said they don't want to make their Cavanos from new units that long. So short Cavano, no immunity to anything. And yeah, he seems really, I'm gonna rush you, centric and nothing else. So yeah, I'm just thinking what could be the best team setups for him right now. I mean, yeah, him, Ultra Cell, and Omega. I can't think of any other team combination where because I think you need the safety in case you face another, other Cell or other Piccolo, because they could rush the enemy team as well. And also Super Saiyan for Goku is gonna destroy these at least the Cell right there, so they kinda need a green unit. Yeah, then him, Cell, Tambourine, or him, Cell, or Mega, that's the only two things I can think of. But I don't know how good Yamcha is, the Zenkai one, because I never tried him, I don't even know what he does, so. Oh yeah, that's my opinion on this Piccolo. Again, I'm not really excited for this because he may be a powerful opponent, but the anniversary is so close, so I would recommend not to summon on him. Maybe his banner is really good, but I would, in that case, still rather wait to see what maybe they bring out besides this Piccolo. Maybe there's still another character that could come out and slightly change how good he is. Same with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, who at first wasn't considered that good until Goku came out, and now he's at like top 4 in the game. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this Piccolo. Are you gonna summon for him or not? And see you guys in the next one.